Welcome back. I'm Ian, the NRI cricketer. We are here for match day preview for India vs Pakistan Asia Cup. I'm here with Vinay Joseph. How are you feeling about this match, Vinay?
I am excited. I'm actually excited. I'm pretty nervous actually because it's a big game.
It's a massive game, and there's going to be a possibility of three India-Pakistan games coming up in the next couple of months. So that's exciting for us, who has been begging for some India-Pakistan, but we're finally getting it in the form of an Asia Cup and a World Cup.
Yes, so since that thrilling T20 game last year in Melbourne.
Yeah, everyone's been sort of trying to get more. That's what it is.
Yes, and let's hope there's no ball controversies this time around.
Oh man, that was pretty bad last time. A lot of Pakistani fans were not happy about that, but we'll move on. So first, let's see. I guess so. Pakistan has announced they're playing 11, and we'll just bring it up right now. So, how does it look? The playing 11?
We've got Pakistan are pretty much going unchanged from their previous game. At the top we've got Fakhar Zaman. Sorry if I said that incorrectly. Imam ul Haq, and of course Babar Azam coming in after that with Mohammad Rizwan. Pretty strong top order there.
Yeah.
And then it comes into Aga Salman, Iftikhar Ahmed, and then you've got your favourite player, Shadab Khan. And then we get into the bowlers. We've got Mohammad Nawaz, Shaheen Shah Afridi, the king.
Oh, the dangerous one.
Naseem Shah, the firecracker, and Haris Rauf. So
Haris Rauf ending there. So yeah, I mean they've got obviously the big matchup here is going to be the big pace trio that Pakistan has here against India's top order. But I mean, how do you see their form going into this match? The pace trio of Pakistan.
I think it's been pretty good. I feel like Pakistan have, had good exposure in Sri Lanka because they've played a few matches in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Compared to India, who this is going to be their first game in these conditions.
Well, this is the thing, right? Pakistan has played that series against Afghanistan. They've been in Sri Lanka for a while now. They're pretty much adjusted to the conditions there. India has just arrived from a tour of West Indies, and we're just going to see a lot of players are returning from injury as well.
And we've seen how India sometimes starts, in certain series. They start a little bit slow sometimes. But let's hope they've got their stuff together.
Yeah, I mean that pace trio of Shaheen Shah Afridi, Naseem Shah, and
Haris
Rauf. I mean that's as good as a fast bowling trio in the world that we see right now. But Shaheen Shah Afridi's his swing is back into the right-hand batsman. That's the danger here.
And in Sri Lanka, in Pallekele, where they're playing, it's overcast conditions.
Yeah, and we'll go into. Let's go into the conditions now. So yeah, no secret, it has been raining. There was sort of a scare that could sort of throw off today's game. But from what I hear on the ground, it is pretty clear at the moment. A slight drizzle that happened, half an hour ago, but it's
conducive to swing bowling.
It's basically conducive to swing bowling, which is, I mean, we're going to have to be cautious. So, what do you think? What's your idea of what our playing 11 should be?
Look, with the conditions, I feel like India need to go with a three-prong pace attack.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jasprit Bumrah is coming back, and you're probably
probably just list your playing 11 from the start, then, thanks.
From the top order.
Yeah.
So, look, I reckon they'll open with, of course, I think Rohit Sharma will open.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a toss-up between Ishan Kishan and Shubman Gill.
Yeah.
I believe they might go with Ishan Kishan for this one. Shubman Gill will drop down, first drop.
Yeah.
And then Virat Kohli will come in.
At number 4, that's right.
At number 4. And number 5, I really feel like they're going to give Shreyas Iyer a go.
You think, I mean, you've basically got my same top 5 order. Shreyas has to be in this game because the conditions are swinging. They're really we're going to have to be cautious. I don't know whether we can risk playing Sky in these conditions. Because I believe it's going to be between Sky and Shreyas Iyer.
Yeah.
For that middle order spot. And our middle order's been a bit, not the greatest. But yeah, we're just gonna have to see who they pick there. But after Shreyas, who do you think we got?
So, of course, we've got Hardik Pandya. He's going to play.
That's right.
Ravindra Jadeja will get a game, I believe. And after that, we've got an interesting quartet of bowling. So, I feel like they're going to toss up, because of the conditions, Mohammad Shami or Shardul Thakur, because Shardul can swing the ball.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be interesting there. You've got Mohammad Siraj, Jasprit Bumrah, and the possibility of Kuldeep Yadav.
Man, they got to play him. Come on, he's one of my favourite spinners, and he's just not been given any game time. But for me, it's the same thing. Rohit Sharma is going to be opening with Ishan Kishan, I believe. Then you got Shubman Gill at number 3, Virat Kohli number 4, Shreyas Iyer number 5, and you've got Hardik Pandya number 6, Jadeja at number 7. Now, I would actually go for Kuldeep in this match, and my 3 fast bowls will be Shami, Siraj, and Jasprit Bumrah. So I believe we should be we've got the 3 fast bowlers plus Hardik. I think we're covered in the fast bowling department. For me, I'm very interested to see what Kuldeep's form is at the moment. He's been pretty good in West Indies. It was okay, but we've just got to see how it is there. So
I feel like he will play because India do need a spinner, and I feel like he's an attacking spinner.
Yeah.
So I feel like they will give him a chance, definitely. It's going to be interesting, the toss. What do you reckon? I mean, with the conditions, you'd be tempted to bowl first.
Yeah.
But there could also be the chance that because it might rain. There is always a chance of rain. Put up a total.
Yeah.
First and bat first, which is going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult.
It's going to be difficult. To me, a par score here is probably 250, 260, maybe. You get anything beyond that, you should be cheering, I'm guessing. I mean, whoever bats first has to be cautious. It's just those type of conditions. We saw the other day, it was favouring the bowlers, I'd say.
Yeah.
But it's just something that they've got to adapt to. It's just we can't be scoring 350 every match. So, so I guess that with that, I guess we'll go on to what you believe. Do you think we're winning this one against Pakistan?
That's a tough question. India-Pakistan matches, anything can happen. I know that India have had the stick recently over Pakistan, but you never know. They're very close games.
Yeah, and we look at the last couple of ODI games. That's the most important bit. I mean, we could look back at the T20 last year, but to me, we haven't played an ODI against Pakistan in 4 years. And that was the last World Cup. And it's been a while since we've played them. They're definitely a different team since then, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot has changed, because they haven't been playing each other that often. An interesting fact, actually, that I've got here about Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Yeah.
He's only actually ever played 3 international matches against India.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And 2 of them are the T20s.
Well, it doesn't say here, but it says the first 2 matches he went wicketless. But the third occasion was the World Cup game where he took...
destroyed us.
3 for 31 in 2021.
Yeah, that's right.
So, look, anything can happen. I mean, Shaheen Shah Afridi is known to take early wickets.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be dangerous with the ball swinging around.
Yeah, I mean, it is going to be dangerous. And, look, we're facing, Pakistan... a new Pakistan team, I'd say. The last one that we played was 4 years ago, but even the last one that won against us was in the Champions Trophy in 2017. So, I mean, they're definitely different since then. I mean, back then Mohammad Amir was bowling and spearheading that attack, but now we've got a bunch of youngsters here that are really shining on the world stage. So,
and just coming back to the fact, we were just talking about how Pakistan have... played here, in Sri Lanka a little bit more than India recently. Also, I believe Pakistan's team is more stable. Like they've had the same players
right.
in the team, and they know their
It's an
positions.
unchanged 11 as well from the last past match.
So that sort of oozes a bit of confidence there. Having an unchanged 11, and looking at the team, I can't see anyone that I would change out for anyone at the moment in the Pakistan team, because that's a pretty strong team that we've got there. And I think that's the team they're going to take to the World Cup.
Yeah.
On most of the occasions.
Well, we're still figuring out what our team is.
Yeah, which is a bit
Unfortunately,
frustrating.
a month out.
I hope in the background, Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma and the selectors have in their mind already like who they're going to select. I really hope they do, because it's quite late.
It is very late. It's late for everything with the World Cup.
Yeah.
Tickets, the squad, our playing 11. It's a bit late.
And this series, we've got Jasprit Bumrah coming back, who's a pretty strong cog in India's wheel. And then we've got Shreyas Iyer coming back from injury, and KL Rahul as well, who's still injured, but he's apparently...
To me, Jasprit Bumrah is that X factor. He's just going to bring the bowling up to another level. He's a leader. He's... devastating with the ball. If he gets going here, mate, this could be pretty devastating for the Pakistani batters, because the pitch is, it's bouncing and it's swinging and the conditions are conducive to swing. So, mate, if we bowl first, it could be really tough for the Pakistani batters as well.
100%. And you were talking about X factors there.
Yeah.
Just quickly going back, X factors that I believe are in the squad that might not get a look in at the moment, that probably, should in one or two of the matches. I believe Surya Kumar Yadav might not get a look in if Shreyas Iyer stabilizes his position. Yeah. There's Tilak Verma, who's an X factor as well. That's why he's been selected in this. And another player who actually wasn't even selected in this squad, which we spoke about in a previous video, Arshdeep Singh.
What's going on with him?
He's got the X factor, and they haven't selected him.
They've put him for the Asian Games, which is just sort of the B side there that's been sent. I don't know. It's just I'm not sure the thinking behind that. I mean, it could be the fact that Arshdeep hasn't performed in India as well as he's performed overseas. The World Cup is in India. Maybe they've sort of made a decision on him there, where maybe right now it's not the time for him.
And Arshdeep, he is a great wicket taker. He bowls some ripping balls, but he can leak some runs at times.
That's been the problem actually with Arshdeep, is that he's leaked a lot of runs, especially in subcontinent conditions. So, I mean, that's probably played into why he hasn't been picked, I guess. But
hopefully we see him, in the not too distant future, and maybe even in the World Cup.
Yeah. I mean, we've got ODIs against Australia as well. So after this, there's definitely a lot of time to maybe a match here and there to try. I don't know whether we should be testing that much.
I feel like, and also just because you haven't been selected in the Asia Cup squad doesn't mean you're finished for the World Cup.
Yeah, next week the World Cup squad's going to be announced. So, I mean, anything can happen, right? Yeah. With the World Cup being in India, I mean, it could be that we've got an extended squad. Because everyone's in India, they can be called up at any time. It's most likely it's a squad that has at least 6 to 7 players in a backup ready to go.
Yeah, and you've also got Ashwin not in this series.
Yeah,
you've also got Chahal not in this series, who both of whom may feature in the World Cup squad as well.
That's right.
So it's not over.
Yeah. So I mean, we're excited. This match is starting very soon. Definitely check out our live reactions. I'll be on Twitter and TikTok and everything, just giving my live reactions and Instagram. But yeah, man, game on.
Yes, enjoy the game, and that was a magnificent shot, Sumit.
that's his Mr. Hale.
That was brilliant. That was a magnificent
Mr. Hale impersonation.
I love the commentary. The commentary is brilliant. We're gonna have a great commentary team.
Yeah. I mean, maybe one time we'll do some live commentary as well with it. But yeah, that's all in the future. So yeah, enjoy the game. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe, and definitely see you in the next one.
See you guys.